welcome back to my channel. My name's Carly. Now you know if you didn't know. And for today's video, I'm going to be walking you through my bullet journal setup for the month of September. Now, before we get on into all of the fun stuff for today's video, make sure that you guys hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and also check out all of the fun things in the description box below. I've got Black Lives Matter links for you guys to check out. I've got links to my social media so we can be buds. I've got links to my blog, and most importantly, I have a link to my Etsy shop where I sell stickers of just about everything. I'm working on a Criminal Minds set right now, and I'm very proud of how it looks, so I would love it if you check that out, which will all be supplied in the description box below. So now that we've got all of that housekeeping out of the way, now let's just move on into the fun stuff. Let's go. So we are starting off with my quote page and cover page for the month of September. This month's theme, I've decided to go with a crystal theme, and I really wanted to incorporate the color purple quite a bit. Now, if you've been following me on Instagram for a hot minute, you might notice that I did this same theme for September 2 years ago, and I didn't realize that until after I filmed this video. And so now all I can hear in my head is Kate from Lizzie McGuire screaming that I am an outfit repeater, Lizzie McGuire.
Lizzie McGuire, you are an outfit repeater.
It's my bullet journal. That's the thing about bullet journaling. You do what you want. If you want to repeat a theme, go for it. If you don't, go for it. So we're taking this pen that I picked up from Michael's a long time ago, and I'm drawing all of the crystals that are bordering both the top and bottoms of the pages, and I'm in a basic cursive font. I'm taking one of my felt tip pens and writing September out in this, pretty basic calligraphy font. And for the quote page, I again found this on Pinterest. I will link my Pinterest below, as well as the dedicated Pinterest board for my September Plan with Me, as I've been doing for the past couple of months. I really like how it turned out, and I didn't want to leave too much blank space, which is why I kind of went a little bit crazy with all the doodles this month. Next up, we are moving on to my monthly spread for this month. So I decided to keep the actual monthly layout pretty simple. So you're going to just see me drawing a basic calendar layout like you would see like on your phones, or in a calendar, obviously, duh. So I did that, kept it simple, because I really wanted to focus on the crystals and making that kind of, stick out and make that thing really predominant throughout my entire spread. So I put September up in the corner with pretty basic calligraphy, and then focused on drawing crystals all over the bottom of the spread, having it kind of go back behind the actual calendar. And then I noticed that I had some blank space that I needed to fill up, so I covered that extra blank space up in the top corner with some more fun crystals. And I really like how it turned out, because it's simple, but there's still a little bit of extra pizzazz with my drawings. Okay, so we are moving on to my trackers for this month. For my habit tracker, I've decided to recycle and carry over this same spread that I've been using for the past couple of months. I really like how it looks, even though it is very much a pain in the ass to make. It seems to work out well for me, and I ended up liking how simple it looks when it's all filled in. And I obviously didn't want to leave just a bunch of blank space in the bottom or in the corners or anything, so I drew a bunch of crystals to keep the theme consistent throughout. Drew some crystals on the bottom, as well as a couple of crystals up in the corners of the page to frame the actual title that says Habit Tracker. And I kind of like how it turned out, because it's not too crazy, but it looks nice. And for my mood tracker this month, I decided to get a little crazy, and I took inspiration from Pinterest, and I really liked the spread that I saw, so I decided to use it this month. So each day of the month is going to represent a different crystal, and I'm going to color it in based on my mood. and I decided to do this like string lights kind of vibe with the mood tracker, but instead of it being like obviously string lights, it's stringed crystals. And so I like how cute it looks, and it's definitely simple, so nothing too crazy. And I got to, you know, vary the different kinds of crystals that I drew. And again, like if you go on places like Pinterest or Tumblr, you can find a lot of different like tutorials on how to draw something simple like crystals like this, and that definitely helped me because again, like I know I've said it in the past, I'm not the best doodler. We're moving on now to the content creation page and my brain dump page. If you know me, you know I like to keep these pretty simple and pretty open to writing down as many ideas as possible, so I didn't go too crazy as I normally do with these spreads. The only thing I really did differently was separate my YouTube and blog page into two columns, one column for ideas and the other column next to it for supplies in case I need to go to the store and get anything, or if I need to buy stuff on Amazon in order to make that video better or a blog post better. So I really like how these turned out. Last but not least, we have my weekly spread for the first full week of September, and I'm really excited with how this turned out. So the actual days of the week are going to be dedicated to one page, and I'm going to be using the other page as a note-taking to-do list, kind of free-for-all blank page for me to do what I need or want. And I had enough boxes for each day of the week, plus a mini calendar, and I love how it turned out. And in that extra blank space, I decided to draw these mason jars with crystals in them. I took inspiration from a doodle on Pinterest that I don't think had crystals in them, but I decided to take my own liberties with it. And to be quite honest, I really like how simple this was and how it turned out. Without further ado, let's get into the final flip. Guys so much for watching. That is it for today's video. Now if you decide that you want to recreate this spread, make sure that you follow me on Instagram, which will be linked in the description below, and tag me so that way I can see all of your guys' awesome recreations and maybe feature them in a future video. And with that being said, make sure that you hit that subscribe button and ring that bell before you leave. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!